Good evening, one and all, and welcome to the Creche. Sorry we've not been around for a few weeks, but we've all been dealing with bits and pieces. Got the usual, or some of the usual guys with us tonight. Unfortunately, Steve won't be with us. He's currently in hospital. So if you're watching, Steve, I can't see him in the chat yet, but hope you're doing all right, mate, and we'll speak to you soon. We'll have a quick look, see who else is with us. The wonderful Carl.
Hello.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Tired.
Yeah, been busy boy week, working all week, huh?
Yeah. Long set of shifts, so yeah, tired. Other than that, all right.
Good to hear. What are you going to be playing with tonight?
I'm going to be playing with this young lady.
Ooh.
This is Jester from Critical Role.
Oh, cool.
So, 3D printed it myself, so we're just throwing some base colours down on it at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Remembering how awkward it is figure painting.
Yeah. Certainly can be. Okay, come back to you in a second. We got the wonderful Dan with us tonight. All right, Dan?
Hello.
Oh, wow. What's that on the bench?
I got me Enterprise Cobra neck that I'm part way through. Where's that bloody button gone now? I have a button somewhere. Let's see. There it is. So if I go turn that on, and we got all the windows light up, and my batteries, my thingy won't stick. Oh, stick.
Nothing worse than when you think it won't stick.
No, it's bad enough when you can't find the button.
Mm-hmm. Well, I had a fiddle and I found the button, so that's better than more. But yeah, I got that bit there. I got loads of other bits everywhere else, and then I got an ever so slightly bigger bit that, if I just bring it across there.
Cool, you've got a big one.
Well, that's what they tell me.
Looking very nice, Dan. What kit is that?
It's the parts work for the Enterprise D.
Okay.
I think it's Eagle Moss that. I think it were Eagle Moss. Let me find it. Oh, yeah. Eagle Moss Hero Collector.
Nice.
Because I'm a hero and I'm collecting things.
Collecting moths.
You are a hero, Dan.
Certainly you are. Cool. Okay. And the other person we got with us tonight is Lewis. You right there, Lewis? Who is muted. My fault. There you go, Lewis.
Hello. How are we all?
I was doing all right until then.
What, until I turned up?
Thanks. No, until I realised I hadn't unmuted it.
Yeah. Sorry I'm late. I was fighting with the kids.
No, you're not late at all. You're just on time.
Just on time. Just. Story of my life. But yes.
What are you going to be playing with tonight, other than children?
I don't play with children, James.
Oh, sorry.
That's wrong. I'm going to be... The normal level has been resumed. Yeah.
Thank you, Lewis.
Not me this time. Not me. I'm innocent. I'm going to be working on the HMS Belfast, the cranes. So I've got 2 photo etch cranes to make up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm literally just pulling it all out now because I was so prepared. I've been allowed to go shopping as well.
Ooh.
So that bit needs to be soldered. Don't know if you can see any of this.
Around. No, not really.
Not really, no.
So
There's an app for that.
that bit there
Yeah.
needs to be soldered around that bit there.
Nice.
And for that, I've been allowed to go shopping, and I have got some new solder iron tips, which are
Ooh.
nice and pointy.
Ooh.
And they seem to be a lot better than the ones that come with the actual solder iron, because they don't get carbon built up. So I've got 2 of these to make.
Mhm.
This is just the boom arm, and then I've got all of this bit to make the actual body up and the cables and everything for it. And then I've got these 2 little bits to do, and that's all the photo etch done. And I can start the boring bit, painting.
Hey.
I'm really not a painter.
Well, I'm going to move on from there. So there you go. So that's everybody that's here this evening. Myself, I've not done anything on my bench for several weeks, so I've got this out to play with. 148 Academy kit of the F86 F30 Sabre. So yeah, I'm going to start trying to put some of that together if I can this evening, but we'll see. We'll see how we crack on. Let's have a look at the chat, see who is with us. We've got 23 people watching, so thanks everyone for being with us. We've got the Don Pedro saying hello.
Hello, Don.
Hello, Don.
We got Dano's Universe saying hello to everyone.
Hello, Dano.
We've got Mark's Mods saying good evening, everyone.
Evening, Mark.
Evening, Mark.
We've got John Howe saying a very good evening to everyone and hello again.
Hello again, John.
Hello again.
Mark Shellard's there saying good evening, everyone.
Evening, Mark.
Evening, Mark. You got me in trouble.
And yeah, we'll come to that in a minute. And Chancellor there saying good evening, all. Good evening, Chancellor.
Evening, Chancellor.
Mark's just reminding us there's only 63 days to go, or 442 weeks to go, whichever way you want to look at it. I won't say what he's talking about. Dave says saying good evening, one and all.
Evening, Dave.
Evening, Dave.
Hello, dear.
Sprue and Glue said he's just dropped in to get drop a like, so thank you for that.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. Cheers.
Dano's saying, how are you fighting building the Enterprise? I'm also building it as well.
It's pretty much a good job I'm already nuts, because all those tiny little windows had have gone completely batshit.
And he's not moaned once, really,
No,
in
not
the
really.
chat. No, not at all.
No, not more than once. Maybe more than once, but not once. Definitely.
Scale Modern Muses there. He said he's sort of here, and the reason for that is he's ordering takeout.
Oh.
And he says hi.
I hope he's ordering enough for the whole class.
Yeah, that's right. Don't miss anyone out.
Yeah, mine's 9-inch pizza. You know.
Say something else then.
Yeah, I do. Ian Dathwaite says good evening, everyone. Evening, Ian.
Evening,
Ian.
I can get my teeth in. Oh my god. Stuart Scale Models is there saying good evening after what has been a crazy busy day at work with panic Christmases, but Christmas buyers coming into the store today at work. My god, really already?
Oh, Christmas. Oh.
Yes. Well, thanks for being with us. I'm glad that you're here and not fighting the hordes. Kenny Graham from Mongo is saying greetings, everyone.
Festive greetings, Jeff.
And Scale Model Muse is saying she, LOL. She?
Yeah, Scale Model Muse is a she.
Oh God, yes. I'm so sorry. Let me just go and.
James, you need a hand getting that shoe out.
No, you're right. I think I've got both feet in there quite firmly. It's been a while, in fairness, Muse. So, yeah, no, that's not an excuse. Sorry.
Careful how you say that.
Oh, look at that. Stuart's back tucked into some bacon sarnies and a large pot of coffee. Damn it.
Good.
And yes.
What? What have I done?
No, I think that's aimed at me, actually.
Oh.
She's saying, thank you, Lewis, for making me more knowledgeable.
Well, I do like to spread a bit of knowledge now and then.
Spread a bit of knowledge.
Yeah. It's a bit like spreading the Christmas festivities.
Festivities, yes.
I did want to say other word, but it just went completely straight out of my mind when I tried saying it. So festivities, it was.
That'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work. So, right. So, yeah, there's 21 of you watching. So, thanks for being everyone being with us. And as you can probably hear by now, not only can I not tell the difference between a man and a woman, I am struggling with my teeth. So, I do apologise. I wish I could take them out, but it won't make any difference. So a quick explanation, really. We took a little bit of time out, just purely. I mean, I put a post up saying the cleaners were in. It was a humorous comment, really. It wasn't meant in any negative way. I did have a couple of messages from people because it caused confusion, so I do apologise. But we had a little think about what we're doing and how we're doing it, and as a group, we've decided we're not 100% happy with what we've been doing. So there are some changes on the way. You won't see much change this evening as such, but there are some other things that are coming along in the pipeline. So bear with us. One of the things in which we will be doing is if myself, Steve, or Carl is not available because of work and all that, then there will be no show. And the other part that we will embrace over the coming weeks or coming shows is that there is no time limit to the show either. So if we go for an hour, we finish in an hour. We're not going to try and stretch it out. That'll be what it is. And vice versa with if it's going on longer. So the other thing in which we wanted to do is we wanted to make sure people were aware of this before it happened, because we are part of a community. We don't want to step on other people's toes, but at the same degree, it's really difficult to squeeze in amongst the loads of other shows that are out there. So, so we don't want to impinge on anybody, but at the same degree, we don't want to impinge on what we're doing either. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Clear as mud.
Thanks. So, yeah. So that's what we've been up to. Like I say, Steve's been in hospital a couple of weeks, so unfortunately that's had a little bit of a bearing on it. Not a lot, really, because we've all been. Carl's been busy working. I've been busy working all over the place as well. So, yeah. But there you go. So there is no guessing of the title this week, and I'll be totally honest, it's because I was lazy. I was doing something else, and I forgot. I'd like to say it was anything different, but it's not.
And it is going to be changing format slightly as well. So
Yes. So
watch this space.
watch us and see what happens. We did put a post up for the Creche for what everybody's been doing. Lewis, are you still okay to do that?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
We forgot to put the new little thing up as well. There we go.
Oh,
Top down.
he's put his new thingy up in the corner there. Woo! Yeah, I forgot about that. I didn't speak to Nat, but did she do a guess the thing? No. No, that's fine.
She's not told me if she has.
No. She sent me a message and I meant to ask her and I didn't. So, no, it's fine. Okay, so tonight then, we are going to have a look at your work. We're going to have a chat about what's going on around in the modelling community and what things that have been shared or shown. And we're just going to have a modelling night. So those of you who are in the chat, if you've got any questions or anything like that, by all means, throw them in the chat.
Holla.
Holla, yeah. If you've got any breaking news you want to share, then whack that in there as well, or whatever. That's all good. So Stuart's just saying there that hopefully see you guys at Telford. Yeah, possibly. I'm booked. Carl's working. Lewis, I think you're planning on being there, aren't you?
I am, yeah. Wouldn't miss it.
Dan, are you
We will hopefully be there next year, though.
Oh, yes.
I can't really go that far away from my home, but mental ward catches up with me. You know, they're on streets just out front.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I've got to stay in hiding.
Don't you mean that little thing that bleeps on your leg?
What you say about my leg?
You got a bleeping leg.
Yeah. I can't remember what they're called. That's why I said thing on his leg.
On the tags?
That's the one. His tag won't let him out of the house.
I think to be honest, what it is he sealed the tunnel because he thought he was moving. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, I barricaded the door for when bailiffs arrive, and now I've had like 47 days where I'm just in lockdown of my own accord. You know,
personal choice.
Yeah.
Last year wasn't enough for him.
Johnny, he says that, but I don't think that's true. You know, I think the lockdown was enforced upon him.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think the warden took the keys and went on holiday, left him to it in there.
Quite possible.
So, Muse is saying there that we're not allowed to talk about Christmas until after her birthday.
Oh,
it is after your birthday.
Well, funny you should say that. Canigram from Mongo is saying 24th of November? ? And she's confirmed, yeah. So there you go.
There you go.
It's after 24th of November.
For last year.
Well, that's an interesting pondering thought then, because if she went to Telford, does that mean she couldn't buy herself a Christmas present because it's not her birthday yet?
Now that's different.
Ah, okay. Chance is saying, to be fair, Saturday Night Creche is the only live hangout I tend to bother with. Ah, bless you.
Oh. What does he want?
Extra brownie points for that person. Muse is obviously going to pick food up. So tell us what's on your bench and what you've been up to in the last couple of weeks, by all means. Chancellor's just saying there that he's kicked it off. He's saying the man cave is heavy with Johnson's clear fumes now. Looking forward to Telford. Fully joined the IPMS. Oh, yes. Good move. Good move indeed. And Don is asking for an update on Nelly. Well, funny you should say that. Nelly is not really progressed from where she was last time, really. I can show you.
I thought Nelly was done.
No, there's a couple of bits to do. Well, there's a few more than a couple of bits to do, if I'm honest. So Nelly is here. She is with Ryder, all glued and that. I basically did a little cane for the Ryder, but I haven't painted it yet, and I haven't weathered her either. But the base is all done with pictures around. I'll take Nelly off, actually. Oh, Nelly is firmly stuck. She's not now. So yeah, I've done some pictures around the base. I think I have shown this already. These are pictures from Vietnam showing the trail in which they used for carrying their supplies with the said elephants. But yeah, so all I've got to do really is Nelly herself needs to be a little bit mudded up, dusted, paint his cane, and it's so close. It's ridiculous, really. But I just haven't done it. So yeah, thanks, Don. Yeah, she's there. Pride place on the shelf. Very happy with that, and I may well be buying another Nelly soon because I did enjoy doing that. Twisted Rail Hobbies is there, saying good evening, everyone.
Evening, Eric.
Evening.
And Charles is just saying slow work on a model run to Rutan. Is that Rutan?
Yeah, Rutan.
Yeah.
Come on.
And Don's just confirming that I had shown pictures of the base, but not Nelly. Okay. Yeah, Nelly's progressed. So I will get round to finishing her off. That sounded so wrong. But yeah. Ian's just saying at the kitchen bench tonight, making sausage rolls ready to cook off tomorrow. Cumberland sausages, smoked hog roast, sausage and spiced apricot chutney flavours. Ooh.
Sounds lovely, except for the Cumberland sausage.
What I want to know is that for like a special barbecue or is that just breakfast?
That's just breakfast.
Because if this is breakfast, I want to come over. I want breakfast. What have we done with that? So yeah, sorry, going to be a bit of a rustling. Open your bags. Oh. Use the sharp end, James. That works best. So can you believe this is the first model I've tapped in nearly a month?
Snap.
It's outrageous, isn't it? Bits everywhere already.
I think I'm losing plot with this again.
So Twisted Rail Hobbies is just saying, James, that looks like a great interpretation of Carl. Oh wait, that's an elephant. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, love you, Eric. Git.
That's a bit harsh. I got to be honest.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, poor Nelly.
Yeah.
I do have to thank you, Carl.
Oh. Now
I was watching one of your videos.
Uh-oh.
And your advice, I managed to get that done.
What's that? Where am I looking?
Hang on.
Above you.
Oh, yeah.
With pigments.
With the pigments.
Yeah.
Just wet pigment.
Yeah. So wet pigment. And then I'm just going to go across the top with a brush and just take it off the top there.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go through with some lighter orange and rust and just dab some on and then brush it back again.
Yeah. Yeah. Works quite well. I was quite surprised when I tried it.
I think it's amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah. And it's not a solid, it's not gone down like a solid base colour.
Yeah.
Not like
Bit
paint
variation
does.
in it.
Yeah. But it's really messy though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't do pigments when you've got a cold.
No.
God, no.
Same with Diamond Art. Don't do that when someone's got a cold. Or just decide to sneeze.
Or when someone's been set up. It's the best way.
It was Mark's fault. Mark Shallard. His fault.
All his fault.
Yeah. He sent me a challenge on Facebook. He said, next time Nat opens up a tub of diamond dot things. Make her jump, so she spills them all. And it's like, you can't turn down a challenge. So last night on her live show, that's what I did. And I scarpered quickly.
I'll bet. You know
Chicken.
you've got to sleep sometime.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's fine. I've got a present today, so it's fine.
Oh, hang on. You didn't tell me that bit. You basically felt so bad that you went out and bought a present.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, her best mate, Henry, is on his last legs, bless him. So I've got her a shark instead.
I've got to ask, is it white?
I think it's black. Yeah, it's black because the kids have been running around saying we're going to call it the Black Hoover.
Oh dear. Don't think that's going to get you out of the mire somehow. Aye.
I can't see why. It was funny.
So he's just confirming their family picnic at Greystoke Forest, along with homemade lentil soup.
Nice.
Very nice.
Sounds delish.
Stuart's just saying, with chance to join in IPMS, that reminds me, I've got to renew my membership later this month. Also got the new Ryefield initial production Tiger One in this past week, and it's stacked with sprue. Lovely.
Nice.
And guess what? He's done an inbox review. He's coming soon.
Oh, awesome.
Or is it out already, Stuart? Because it quite possibly could be. I've probably missed it. I can catch up with that tomorrow night.
It will be good to see some stuff on Stuart's.
Mark's Mods is saying that if I got my wife a Hoover as a present, I would be wearing it. Yeah, I think you're pretty much the same as most of us, I would say.
You see, I don't get her many presents, you see. So the odd time I do go out and buy something, it can be a Hoover, and she feels loved.
Is Nat in this evening?
No, not yet. She's on her way.
Could you not?
But I've got the headphones in, so she can't hear a word you're saying.
She doesn't need to hear what we're saying.
Yeah, but I'll just talk about someone else.
It would be so funny if she's watching this live.
If she's watching this live, she'll get told off for driving while using her phone. That's my defence.
Yeah, that's not a good defence.
Sounds more like a distraction tactic.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, you little piece of
Photo
thing.
edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember you love photo etch.
I do. When it does what it's supposed to do. Yeah, man.
Right, I'm just going to test this as well.
Ooh.
Yep, that one works. What about this one? Yep. Cool.
You are kidding me.
See, the only problem is when you do that one, it takes that one off.
Ah.
Yeah.
You get around that though.
Possibly.
But yeah, possibly. As soon as I said it, I'm like, can you, James? Can you really? Yeah. I was hoping Steve would be in the chat tonight. Let's see how he's getting on. So what else has everybody else got on their bench in the chat?
You got
I got you a present.
what? You just need a glass of wine present.
No, it's a really nice present.
What?
Let me just pull the headphones out. It's in the hallway.
God. Why are you buying a new food then?
Because I thought your best mate was on its last legs. So I got you a baby shark instead.
Don't leave the instructions out.
Ah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
What you lot have for tea?
Sausage, burgers, and chips.
I need to clarify there, Lewis. You're right in thinking you've been reading the instructions.
No, I've just been looking at pictures.
Oh.
I just don't want to stick a pipe in a hole that's in the wrong place.
Evening, gents.
Good evening,
Good
Nat.
evening,
How
Nat.
you doing?
Knackered but good, thank you.
You got a present,
Thank you.
you see?
Did you plate mini teal?
No, because you can't microwave chips, burgers, and sausage.
You want to bet?
Oh, no.
And this is why I got a ready meal in if I'm working a 12-hour shift.
You see, she likes a present as well.
You'll notice we all left that.
Yes.
None of us are brave enough on that up front, Lewis.
Why? She just needs to work out how to use it now.
Now I understand why Henry's in such dire straits. Is it because she keeps wrapping the hose around your head? Lewis. We lost Lewis.
I think Lewis has just been murdered.
Again.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. We'll let you off.
Thank you. You're so kind.
I know.
I'm pretty sure they've released this enterprise before they've finished the development of it.
Only on yours.
Well, they have on the prototype for the T800, they had a switch in the side of it, you know, like in temple of its head,
Yeah.
that were basically just the same as this one. And then once they'd actually released it to public, they'd modified it so that the switch that weren't meant to be there isn't there anymore. Well, on this, they've left a switch there, and then for some reason, you got the phaser banks on the back end.
Yeah.
They spring loaded like buttons. So it seems to me like they've intended on having it where, you know, you got an on and off switch with lights here, but then not gone the full hog of actually developing it so that the buttons connect to anything.
Yeah. So like they've changed it but forgot to remove that bit.
Yeah. Just to wind me up,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Well, of course.
And now I've got wires snagging.
Ow. Ow.
That'd be the ready meal popping.
Yeah, just mute it, Lewis.
I've just unmuted it so you can talk.
Mute it, please, so I can pop it. I'm not disturbing everyone.
What are you having, that? Something nice?
Spaghetti carbonara.
Ooh,
No.
Nice. Nice. The only problem with that stuff, it gives me gas. It makes our fart, it does.
The rest of my meals are like 3% fat. I need something fatty.
I'm going to diet, perhaps.
That's what the 3% meals are for the rest of the week.
You've got to have that treat every now and then.
Oh, yeah.
I think I might be getting some oatcakes out of the freezer tomorrow. Bacon and cheese oatcakes.
Oh, stop it. Seriously.
Seriously. Oh.
What are you doing for my tea, my dear?
You've had yours.
I was going to eat with you.
There's a 3% fat ready meal in the freezer. You're more than welcome to it.
Good
I don't
response, Nat.
I don't need 3% fat. My body is a temple.
Of fat.
Yeah. Got to keep it looking so.
Indeed. You are in perfect shape, Lewis, because round is a shape.
Round is also a shape. Although, this week I was quite thankful of the added weight. It got a bit cold in the truck one morning.
Yeah, winter's coming. With a
Yeah.
vengeance.
Someone also nicked my fuel.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah. Which meant the night heater didn't work. It were a wee bit nippy at 2 o'clock that morning.
I'll bet it was. Icicles on your
Yeah.
nose. Sorry,
Yeah.
I had a bit of a sniffle there.
Change new websites.
I know.
I got the email today while I was at work.
So did they drain it completely empty then, Lewis, did they?
Yeah. Never even left me enough to run the night heater.
That's just rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was that while you were on the road?
Yeah, I was parked on a lay-by. I was on a 9-hour break. Parked up at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Woke up at 2. Start work at 3. And in that time, they'd half-inched it.
I take it you didn't hear a thing.
Nope. I had one of the best night's sleep of all that week. That's that for the count.
So how did they drain it? Did they just like put a hole in the bottom of the tank or what?
No, that is one system they use. But what they've done is in the top of the tank, where you fuel up, the nozzle is like, or the hole is like that wide, and it's got an anti-siphon net in the bottom. They just punch through that, drop whatever in to siphon it out, and took the whole lot.
We don't actually stick it out the old-fashioned way nowadays.
No, it takes them probably 5 seconds to drain. I would say there was about 350 litres in the tank.
So they have got a lot more sophisticated than the old-fashioned.
Yeah, you don't have to suck on a pipe.
Moving swiftly on.
Yeah.
But I was talking to people and they're like, don't you lock the tank? And it's like, no. If you lock the fuel tank, all they'll do is, like Carl says, puncture a hole in, or was it Carl? Puncture a hole in bottom of tank and drain it out that way. That means the whole tank needs to be replaced. Whereas at least if you keep your fuel tank unlocked, you've only got the anti-siphon bit to replace and the fuel. It'll be a lot cheaper than replacing the whole fuel tank.
Yeah, it's sad when you've got to do things like that.
Mad.
Madness.
Things you do to avoid a queuing.
Oh, yes.
So I'll catch up in the chat in a second. Let me just finish ruining this. Right, let's have a look. Where were we? Oh, the chat's been jumping away merrily in the background. Sorry, I do apologise. So John Howe is saying there, good evening to you, Nat.
I will let her know when she comes back down. She's just gone to say night to Connor because he's still up. I've not told her that they've only just gone to bed.
Mark Spots is saying, Dan, them buttons on the top, people are saying that they are good to be for separating the saucer section.
Oh, right. Fair enough. I don't know how that would work because they're not actually connected to anything but the spring. But what do I know? I'm just the muppet that's building it.
Mark saying, wasn't me, it was another Mark in Innocence. It was all Lewis's idea, honest. I wouldn't lie.
No, I've got Facebook evidence. What's on Facebook doesn't lie.
Oh, you mean from last night, you mean?
Yeah.
Mark is just saying good evening, Nat, and hoping that you can't see him hiding behind the sofa.
Evening.
John says evening as well.
Evening, everyone in chat.
And Muse is going to be joining Nat with her yums because she's back now.
Yay!
What are we having, Muse?
Obviously more exciting than my ready meal.
And Chance is just saying, oh, people drawing up their Telford shopping lists.
I don't actually go with a shopping list because I don't want to be limited on what I'm allowed to buy. If I go with a shopping list, now I'll say that is all you're getting.
That's not on the shopping list.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if I don't have one, I can get what I like.
Won't go that far.
Oh, God.
Yeah. No, is the short answer. I'm not going with any shopping list if I go this year at all. I'm just going to go for the crack.
Oh.
I may purchase the odd item, but yes.
You need to go to Telford, James.
Well, I'm hoping to, Nat. I'll be honest. I'm on purpose not in my head saying that I'm definitely going no matter what. Just in case, you know. I don't want to overly disappoint myself for it not happening, but I'm sure it will, and I'm sure I'll be there. But I've got the rooms booked, so yeah, should be fine. Muse is just saying it's got a mountain of chicken nuggets and honey mustard.
Honey mustard sauce.
Got me drooling.
So, yes, it's a good point there, Don. Thank you very much. He's asking if I'm going to join in the 48-hour Dutch build, which is at the tip of my finger, funny enough.
End of this month.
It is the end of this month, isn't it?
Yeah.
Busily trying to get his calendar. It is the 29th of October. So yes, the plan is I will be with you, Don. Depending, if I'm honest, still depends on work, really. If work carry on being as organised as they are at the moment, then I may have to duck out. But the plan is to be there. So yes, if anyone's interested, Don, if you could do me a massive favour and put up in the Creche a post about it, and then anyone in the audience or visiting the Creche who wants to get involved can get involved. Always good to do a 48-hour build. Muse is just saying that she's got she's got a show wish list and only allow myself a certain amount to spend. Keeps her out of debt. Yeah. How does that actually work? I'm not sure that works. Chance says I go with a fixed cash budget. This year I'm looking for some 172nd sports aircraft. Interesting. And Muse is just saying ours is at university, so C19 rules are the only thing that can ruin it. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, let's not talk about it. It is what it is. Getting better in some places and not really doing very much in others. But so what things would you like to come across? Put in the chat what you might like to find. Oh, Lewis has dropped out. He's obviously been hit with that microwave. There you go, my love. There is the Hoover. I hope it's comfortable. And he's back with his Hoover inserted.
Sorry about that. My internet seemed to have a meltdown.
Had a wobble. That's right. No problem. So yeah, what? Let's ask Lewis, because that'll be entertaining. Lewis, what are you hoping to discover when you're at Telford? Model related.
Model related.
Model kit related.
Is that to purchase or to view?
Drool over and purchase.
Drool over and purchase. Well, I'm hoping that Dora is going to be back again there this year, because that was beauty.
To drool over, not to purchase.
Yeah, to drool over.
Just checking.
Yeah. Sorry about the cheap seats. To purchase, I would like the 148 U-boat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting some looks now. I was thinking about a Sharn horse, but I have seen it somewhere else. That is a local.
Is that a Welsh horse?
A Welsh horse?
Yeah, Sharn.
Probably. I don't know. I'm not too up on Welsh horses. I quite like the Welsh sheep, but not the horses.
Let's not go there.
Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, you lot are terrible. You know that. I would never
innocent.
lead you into anything like that.
No.
Compose yourself, Lewis.
So, for those of us that are uneducated, Lewis, what is a Sharn horse? Because I have no idea.
It's a German pocket battleship that, during the Second World War, was wreaking havoc on the British convoys, the Atlantic convoys between England and Russia.
Right.
Wasn't she the
Okay.
sister ship to the Bismarck?
No, she was not the sister ship to the Bismarck,
Okay.
but the Scharnhorst was sunk by the Duke of York, but the first and last ship to fire upon the Scharnhorst was HMS Belfast.
Ah, this is a nice bit of trivia.
Yeah. History.
I spelt Scharnhorst completely wrong. I'm Googling it now to have a look because I am interested.
I think it's Scharnhorst.
Yes.
I think.
That sounded good.
Close enough.
Oh, I see. It's not a small thing. When you said a pocket battleship, I thought it'd be like quite small.
Oh no.
No, I mean, you compared the Scharnhorst to the Bismarck.
It's tiny.
Yeah, well, it was to do with, I think it's either the London Naval Treaty or the Treaty of Versailles that these ships had to be under a certain weight to have a certain caliber of gun. But then the Germans sort of beefed them up, which turned them from a cruiser style ship into a small battleship.
Yeah.
They were also built a lot for speed rather than armor, so she couldn't take much of a beating in her initial stages, and then she was upgraded to have the armor, which put her over the treaty regulations.
I see.
Yeah,
I
what's
see
the
there,
treaty?
Trumpeter 1/200th German battleship Scharnhorst model kit, £260.
I'm getting a few dirty looks now.
I didn't realise how expensive it was. Thanks, Carl.
It's a 1/200.
That's 1/200. That's huge. Yeah.
That's like Missouri.
So it's not that size.
Yeah.
Well, it's Bismarck size.
Well, that's 1/200.
The 1/350th, 137.
So you may as well pay a little bit extra and get the 1/200.
You get your budget for yourself, but it's up to you how you spend it.
There you go. There's one 1/700th there.
Sorry,
1/700th.
they don't do 1/700, do they? Not that I've heard of.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 1/570th
1/570th.
from Ravel.
That's a
It's
very odd size.
1395.
Yeah, that's box size, isn't it? So they fitted the ship to fit the box.
Yeah.
They made the box and then made the model.
Typical Revel.
Yeah.
We're going to make everything we do in a different scale so nothing fits together.
And this is their own products.
I mean, I suppose if I did get the 1/350, I can do a diorama with Belfast and Scharnhorst.
Yeah. Then you'd have to get a Bismarck to go with them.
No, you've already got a Bismarck.
Yeah, but it's not in 1/350. And then if I got the Bismarck, I'd need to get Prince Organ and HMS Hood.
Yeah. Then a couple of subs as well.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Then a big extension on the back of the house to put them all in.
It's not a bad idea.
That's a bad idea when you suggested you wanted to do home plate.
I thought you were going to get a container thingy for him.
Dan?
Hello?
That's just to put him in. That's not for...
Yeah, that's not for models.
Yeah, that's just for putting him in and dropping him in the lake.
They float, you know.
Not for long.
I still think
For
you
a few
should get.
hours.
I still think you should get 2 containers, put them one on top of other, and then you can have like a little Wendy house at top for your model making and a storage place downstairs.
Do you know, that's
Now,
a really good idea, Dan.
It is actually. You're still not doing it.
Have you seen where people have built houses from containers?
Yeah.
Buy a plot of land and then like half a dozen containers and then fix them all together and build a house.
isn't that a main plot point of Ready Player One?
Yeah.
I've heard of it, never seen it.
It's a film. It's good. It's all right.
Do you know, Connor told me there was a good film on today that I haven't seen in years.
What's that?
The Cocoon.
A
Oh,
cocoon.
I've not seen that for years either. That's a really
Never
good
heard
film.
of it.
Yeah. Oh,
You mean one with aliens? Glowing
Yeah.
aliens?
Yeah.
it come on TV, and I said to Connor, I've not seen this for years. And he says, no, I haven't either, Daddy. I said, you've never seen it at all, boy.
Oh,
And he
dear.
said, can we have some music on, please? Can we watch this?
Love it. So let's go back to the chat and see if I've missed anything. Thank you, Don. Don's going to put a link up for the 24-hour build. That's great.
Awesome.
Muse is just saying that he leaves the cards and checkbook in the car and park at the back of the lot. It's a hell of a walk to get to the car. Yeah, that wouldn't stop me, Muse.
No, I just said that.
She's going to be looking for some old monster scene models. Have all the reissues. Nice. Chancellor's going to be looking for to see plenty of new builds on the club tables, and he will be taking more pictures of figures. And I have 2 figures for the Nim Memorial build. Oh, lovely. Yes, let me go through the chat and we'll talk about that in a minute, actually. He's just saying, build the ones with that kick. I don't know what's in referring to. Chances is just asking the same question. And he's replied, yeah, but can you display them all? I think that's aimed at your boats, ships.
Yes, it's 100 boats.
I can display them all. Whether I'm allowed to or not is a different matter.
And she said that's her issue as well. She's got no space.
So, James, question back to you then. What will you look for?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't actually know. I would really like to get my hands on some American Second World War carrier aircraft in 148. Like the Helldiver or stuff like that, really. So Pacific Theatre.
Right.
I really enjoyed making the 2 that I made. Oh, God, how long I made a long 2 years ago now. Yeah, so I'd like to do a bit more of that. I don't really know is the honest answer. I'd love to pick up one of the new Lancasters that are just coming out, border model ones, but I haven't got a mortgage for that.
I was going to say, isn't that thing super expensive?
Oh, do you know, yes, it is. It is £700 odd.
Jeez.
Or between £600 and £700. And do you know, I've watched the debates online since it was announced as to whether it's worth it and all that, and I really still can't make my mind up. I honestly think that even if I was flush enough in the money stakes to not really care about it, the cost, I'm still not sure I would buy it that sort of money. I know when I saw the Wingnut Wind display at Telford, they were talking about £400, and that made me wince.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful. Don't get me wrong; it was really,
It was
really
very
nice.
nice.
And the border models seem to. I don't know if they've had a fiddle with it with the molds and changed a few things or not, but there's a few elements to it that look quite cool. I've got to be honest.
Mm.
So yeah, I think I probably will pass if I'm honest, but you never know. I might win the lottery between now and then. Just got to buy a ticket. Other than that, I think I'm sort of leaning towards figures more than anything else at the moment.
Mm.
So, yeah, I think that's probably the most. There isn't, if I'm honest, there's not an awful lot in which I can honestly say that I'm super excited about. Although saying that, I have come across a 1/32 Helldiver, which is from Affinity Models, and that looks gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
So yeah, I don't know. Is the honest answer. I don't think. Well, I think it's the same as every other year. I don't plan on spending a lot of money. I don't really go with a list of things that I really want. I go with the opinion if something jumps out and grabs my attention, then yeah. Maybe some Machine Krieger, that sort of stuff. Maybe
It's nice stuff. I've got a couple. They are
Yeah.
nice. They are nice. It's well boxed as well. It's well presented.
yeah, something like that. I think possibly might sway me to nut the wallet. Muse is saying the sheep.
That'd be from Lewis's comment earlier on, I think.
Stuart's just saying there, saw the new Bond film last week. The best
It's getting mixed reviews at the moment, isn't it?
If you guys haven't seen it, let's say he goes out with a bang.
Yeah, like I say, it's getting mixed reviews in the press, but everybody I've spoken to that's seen it has said it's really, really good.
I've got some really shocking news for you.
You've seen it?
No, I've not seen it.
I'm gonna say, I almost got ready to fall off my chair then.
Go on, what's the shocking news?
He hasn't seen the film.
Oh.
Seen most other films, except for Star Wars.
Oh, dear. I know what he's getting for Christmas.
We're getting it 27th of November. Is it that Disney Plus thing?
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. We're changing internet providers, so that's probably why my internet cut out.
More than likely, yeah.
Oh, you'd be able to watch Star Wars then.
Yeah. Mandalorian.
I'd watch them sequentially, not on release date.
What's
Yeah.
Phantom Menace.
Phantom what?
Phantom Menace.
Well, I've got 2 Menaces upstairs. I don't need to watch a film about them.
You know it's just going to confuse him, don't you?
I know. Me and Lisa are just on the last Marvel film in the series. We've just watched them all in time order rather than release date.
Nice.
What's the difference between Marvel and DC?
One's Marvel Comics and others Detective Comics.
Thank you.
Different heroes, Lewis.
Right. Which one's Spider-Man?
Marvel.
That's the one Connor likes.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Like-
the Black Widow?
Yes.
Yeah, I watched that yesterday.
Seen the Widowmaker.
The Loki series was all right as well.
Yeah, that must be due for another one. Surely, been a while now.
No, it's not that long ago it finished.
Is
The
it?
new Witcher series comes out. Is it next month or the month after? I think it might be December.
I know. They've got. What's it called? Who's there, Bucky?
Not guilty.
Danny, you airbrushing?
Kinda.
Just mute your mic if you are. That's always not be no big problem.
Maybe.
Mark at Edinburgh Modelling Man Cave says hello all.
Evening, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
So Muse is going back to work. So see you later, Muse. Thanks for being with us. Hope you enjoyed your chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Thanks, Muse. See you soon.
See you later, Muse.
Chance just saying, I remember the Machine and Krieger when they were released by Nitto.
Mm-hmm.
I made some in the 1980s. The builds are still at my mum's house. Oh,
Yeah, he started off as a garage kit manufacturer, didn't he? I think.
yeah, I think he did. And our knowledgeable Mark is there saying Marvel is people given superpowers and DC is gods and monsters. Just watch Black Widow. Excellent. Yeah, I thought it was quite good. I'll be honest.
Wasn't Cyborg given superpowers through technology?
Ooh. Muddy in the waters, Carl.
I know.
Wasn't Spider-Man given superpowers?
Yeah, but he's Marvel.
Ah.
Thanks for paying attention.
You're
Stuart Scarborough says, I can't wait for a new series of Witcher. The first was compelling.
Yeah, it was unusual the way they did it with having to do different time zones in the one series. Made it a little bit confusing.
Mm.
But they put the first two books together in that first season, so.
Ian is saying he's hoping to make Telford. Depends what the doc says on Wednesday. We'll be looking for something interesting in 148 to stash away for next year's 48-hour build. Yes.
Yeah.
I like that link very much, Ian. Yes,
yeah, I've got to start looking.
We need to highlight that 48-hour build as well, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need
That's
to.
what the submarine's for.
Discuss.
Yeah.
We had a little chat about it a few weeks ago, didn't we?
We did, yeah. We're debating quite if we're going to do a theme or not do a theme, or I don't know.
Open-ended or what, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the usual thing with the 48 hours, you know, build in the 48 hours. And if you don't finish it, that's not a problem. Just post up after you've finished it. It's not the end of the world. But we were talking about the fact we did the Fokker build, for example, which was one of the first ones.
That was the first one.
It was the first one, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
And saying how much we enjoyed the fact that it was a theme.
Yeah. Then we did the foes.
We did the foes, yeah. So yeah, we need to. I need to do that. I've got so much to do. Got such a long list of stuff to do. Ridiculous. Yeah. So Mark's just confirming there that Cyborg was given powers as in Frankenstein style through the mother boxes, which was made by gods of the universe.
No.
So
not
that
according
means
to Snyder's cut. Well,
Cyborg
maybe. Yeah.
is classed as a monster.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting.
Oh.
So I know the guys won't mind me mentioning it. One of the projects I've
I
been
do.
working. Oh, okay. Um, one of the projects I've been working on these last over a month now is bringing together an online store for model kits. If you're not aware of it, it's a small site. Don't get too excited by all means, but I hope it will evolve. At the moment, it's quite limited, but there's lots of plans and lots of conversations going on. The link for it is in the chat. It's called the Sprue Box, and the site went live today. So if you're aware of it, great. If you're not, it's there. Have a look. But
Beat
be
me to it.
aware, there are some offers on there that are opening offers, and they are literally limited for the next 5 days. So if you want them, grab them, because they will disappear. And I keep adding to it as we keep going. So yeah. And it just so happens that there is a 1/32 hell dialer on there that I posted up today that I found.
Yes, and there's also a 1/200 Scharnhorst.
I wasn't going to say that, but now you mentioned it. Yes, there is.
Yeah.
There's a couple of kits in there that are aimed at our friends in the Lego world as well.
Yes.
Some Kobe Lego. I don't know if you call Kobe Lego or just Kobe. I suppose it's just Kobe.
Yeah, I think the name itself is copyrighted, so it's just
Yeah.
Kobe.
So if that floats your boat, no pun intended, check those out. They are as good as offer as I can make them. But as anyone that knows that plays with bricks, they are expensive. And I even went into a toy shop 2 weeks ago with the missus and thought, I'll check the Lego out. So, oh my God, I couldn't believe
Not
how
cheap, is
pricey
it?
that was.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You found out which Lego Technic, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, there was a very nice RDD. Oh, I can't say it. Carl, help me out.
What? R2D2?
That's it. Thank you. Yeah, there's one of those in there that was really, really nice. I was like, oh, that's fantastic. Oh my God, it was like £1,000 or something stupid. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Really
That's
cool.
an R2D2.
You've got-
R2D2 is for drone in Star Wars. It's for little white drone.
You've got to thank Disney for making their licensing so expensive.
Yeah. So yeah, there's some cool kits on there. Check it out. Like and subscribe and all that. There is a Facebook page, and there will be posts going up on the Instagram and Facebook page to try and keep everyone fully up to date with what's going on. And if you do subscribe to the website, we will be sending out emails to keep you up to date as well. So there's lots of different ways to keep up to date with it all. But I won't bang on about it. But yeah, that's another project I've been working on today. Check that out.
Check it out.
And we've been joined by the Red Baron Modelling, saying hello.
Evening, Red Baron.
Evening.
Ian's jumped into the debate of the 48 hour, saying prefer open-ended topics, looking at 48th trucks, but not many about. Never done a scary plane. Oh,
Yeah, we did actually discuss whether we should do something land-based as well this time. So,
we did, yeah. Yeah. And Steve is there in the background. Hi, Steve. Hope you're okay, mate.
He's lurking.
He says he's a droid. I don't know if he means he's a droid or...
Well, Steve is partially a droid, yeah, if you think about it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Evening, Steve.
He has got bits that go beep, so yeah.
And I've lost my thingy now. I'm going to have a stress.
You'll need to see the doctor about that.
He's driving me crackers. I literally had my thingy in my hand the other day. I know that came out wrong, didn't it?
Oh, Dan.
For some strange reason, I'm not surprised by that statement. I don't know why.
No, we're not.
I just remembered why it is I stay so quiet all the time.
And we are thankful for it.
Chance is just saying, just took a look. It's certainly a good start. Thanks, Chancer. He's obviously talking about the website. Don's just saying, hi, Steph. And he's saying he had posted earlier.
Yeah, we were just hiding. We were ignoring you, Steve.
Did you really? In the chat? I didn't see you, Steve.
No, I didn't see it either.
I'm just scanning back now to see because I feel really guilty.
I feel a bit dirty.
Not that guilty.
Guilty, not guilty.
No. Yeah, that didn't last very long.
Are you modelling Cadbury's chocolate again?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just one or two chunks, huh?
Yeah, it's only a little bit.
Don't go dunking it in that whatever that is in the middle of the desk.
It's my sample for doctor.
I hope it's not a stool sample. Because if it is, you're in trouble.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Ian. I think, to be honest, this was the debate we were having. Was that I did like the fact that it was, everyone could choose what they wanted to do, really, and there wasn't that much of a.
It gave more people the chance to join in as well.
Yeah, I think it certainly had a beneficial thing to it. So, yeah, we're going to try and give it a topic of some description, but leave it as open as we can. I think it's where we'll end up. Yeah. But yeah, funny. I was talking to some of the podcast guys the other day about it. Funny enough, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a monster.
It's going to be a bit of a monster.
Yeah, it's got lots of ideas going around, so that could be cool. One thing we did mention briefly in the chat was about the tribute build for Nim. Obviously, from all of us, we apologise immensely that we've not stuck to the plan that we had, but we are going to do it 100%, definitely.
Yep.
And I'll be honest with you, this was part of the catalyst of us taking a little bit of time out. Was that, again, another thing to apologise for is that the group build we did. We dropped the ball. I don't think there's any other thing we can say. We dropped the ball, and we were, I think, collectively pretty annoyed with ourselves for it. So, yes, the build for Nim is definitely going to happen, but we are get ourselves back into a routine, and then we will crack on with that. So, yeah, if you bought something in relation to that, great, keep hold of it, because we will do it, but just bear with us while we get ourselves sorted a little bit. We haven't forgotten. Yeah, and I would have been giving a little bit more news on that front, actually. actually today, but obviously with the situation with Steve at the moment, it's not his fault, but we want to make sure that Steve is well and with us for that.
Yeah,
So,
the whole team's here. That's what we want.
yes. Yeah. And I think from, if I'm right in remembering, and I know you'll put me right otherwise, in our discussions, because we had a big team meeting, everyone attended, and we all had a good chat about stuff. We did mention within that it was very important that we did it in such a way in which everyone could get involved, etc. So maybe even like a build night as well around it, so all of us can, including you that are watching, can be involved too. So yeah, bear with us. We will sort that out. We haven't forgotten. Don, yes, the answer to your question is yes. Lewis will be going through your work, so that's a good reminder. Thank you for that. If you haven't, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Is that okay, Lewis? So if we do it at 1:30?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 5 minutes. If you haven't posted your work up in the Saturday Night Creche, the post is up there. Pop your picture of your works in there, and Lewis will be going through that in about 5 minutes or so. That'd be cool. Yes, I did do that bit. Did I do this bit? No, I didn't. Excuse the noise in the background. I do apologise for that. That's my fault. Will it? Well, it won't yet. Cool. That would make sense. Okay. Go into that. Yeah, wrong bit. That's why. Idiot. So that goes. Bum, bum, bum. So, Lewis, tell me when you're ready. Lewis has run away. It's okay. Gives everyone a little bit extra.
Sorry,
That's all right.
I muted my mic.
It's all right. I've just done exactly the same, Lewis. I've been talking away for the last like 3 or 4 minutes. So you're not alone. Don't worry about it.
You're one of the bosses, though. You're allowed to do it.
Hey.
You're a boss. You're allowed to do it.
Uh-huh.
Right. Let's have a look.
So when you say boss, is it kind of like Jabba the Hutt?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, 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 oh.
So, here we go. Post for tonight's show. And first one up is Don Pedro.
First one up.
Is that me?
It might be. Don't know.
Not sure.
He's got his Mercedes-Benz 14500A scale 1/35 by trumpeter.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. Nice. Fantastic.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Nice work, Don.
Again.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Absolutely wow.
Yeah, that is cracking.
And then we've got Don Pedro again. Restored a 30-year-old boat.
Wow.
Good grief.
Wow.
I am loving that.
That is fantastic. Don, when you say you restored it, what do you mean by that? What did you do to restore it? Tell us more.
Yes. That's awesome.
Or uber awesome.
Gotta love an old sailing ship.
Do you know what the funny part is? I went to a charity shop ages and ages ago now, and they had a wooden model kit of a ship. I don't remember what it was, but it was peanuts. I bought it for next to nothing. Got it home and then looked in the box and went, "Oh my god! It's literally like all the planks. There's nothing. You have to basically make everything." And I absolutely crapped myself and sold it on. I didn't keep it, and I so regret that.
I think as well, Don's just replied to you. Well, not just, but 2 days ago. He's put broken pole.
Ah,
Read as much or as little into that as you wish. Next up, we've got Scott saying tonight's temporary bench from Indiana. I
Got a
humbly
bit of resin there,
present.
is it?
Sorry.
Bit of resin there.
Yeah. I humbly present bare bones figure pre-preparation with a magic number 11 Exacto blade. The figures from my 135th Hetzer. We'll see how much progress I make after dinner. Hope you're all well and good. So that's going to be a figure, 135th.
Wow.
I'm going to say there's probably 4 figures there, 1 in each bag.
Tiny.
Dan, have you got wind again?
And is it picking that up?
No.
Right. I've turned my mic off then.
Yeah, I turned it back on.
Oh, that's cheating.
I didn't really.
Next, we got Julian Gary Davis. Warhammer Necron Doom Scythe.
Nice.
Nice. I
Nice
like that.
effect. We like that. I like that a lot.
Here's a
Looks
rubber.
a lot like Cylon Raiders from New Battlestar Galactica.
You get that vibe, don't you?
Yeah.
Got some shocking news for you again. Never
What,
seen Battlestar Galactica.
Talking another language again, Lewis, are we?
Yeah.
We're not talking the original series here, Lewis.
Not seen any of them. I didn't even know there was more than one. Next up, we got Witness Modeler, the 135th Academy Hetzer resin mantlet and metal barrel, base made from foam board with various odds and sods.
Nice. That looks really nice.
Yeah, that looks very cool.
Wow.
Oh, I remember this one. It's the one with the spots. Yeah, very nice. That's turned out really, really well. Gorgeous. A fantastic Dio as well.
That is just awesome.
Yeah, really nice. Really nice.
He's saying figures are Verlinden.
Cool. Yeah, very nice figures.
Very impressed.
Do like the Linden figures. So Don's just saying there that I guess that's the answer to what he was doing. He said that the wood and the mask was broken, so that's how he.
Okay.
And Steve's just got his nursey come round to give him some more bloody pills and injections.
Are you? More important question is, Steve, are you enjoying the food?
Next, we've got Len with his 172nd A model Rutan Voyager nearly done.
Wow, that's a big one.
Wow. That's crazy big, isn't it, really? For what it is.
Yeah, for what it is, that's big. Nice.
We've got Ian Darthwaite. Good progress on the Artillery Scania wagon and drag. highly modified Scania cab kit, stretched to make a rigid unit, only with a scratch-built trailer, highly modified EMAC frame and 3D printed log bolsters.
Nice.
Wow.
Beat me to it there.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Nice, Ian. Again, another modified, fantastic piece of work.
And it's a Scania.
I've got some shocking news for you.
What?
What's a Scania?
Scanias are just awesome.
What is a Scania?
It's a truck.
Oh, it's not the trailer bit.
No,
Oh.
it's the wagon bit.
Okay.
The only downside to a Scania is the driver's seat gives me such a bad back.
So it's not due with those tiles behind the wagon.
But the whole thing's Scania. That trailer will probably be a different company. Someone's like
Yeah.
Gary Andrews or someone.
Who?
Yeah.
Is he a mate of yours?
I wish. Oh, look at that high up.
It's just fantastic what he does, isn't it?
It's amazing.
So do you get the furry animals later on for that grabber?
Ah. And the little glass box to put it all in.
Yeah.
We got Mark Ewing with the Airfix 172nd Vampire and my dwarf bust.
Yeah, this dwarf's looking really nice.
Yeah, it's coming along really well.
Yeah.
And there is no resemblance to me, thank you.
I weren't going to say a thing then.
Yeah.
Well, now that you mention it, James.
He's got far too much hair.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That really is.
Iconic.
Is that 172nd?
Yeah.
It is. Okay. Yeah, he had fun with the decals on that, I seem to remember as well. Yeah, done a cracking job on that.
Yeah.
Want me to go through the page a bit?
Yeah, let's do that because we've been away for such a while.
Yeah. So there's Mark's vampire and his dwarf bust. We've got Mark Mods showing for issue 51 of the DeLorean. Never heard of it.
Oh.
Sprue Box, we are live. Keep up to date with the offers as they will change regularly at got Facebook and website.
Nice.
Sprue and Glue, David Powell. Join me at the bench on Monday the 11th at 12 o'clock for War of the Worlds Part 2. I've seen that film.
On catch up.
Need to watch them. There's issue 50 of the DeLorean and 49. And issue 80 of the Spitfire on Mark's Mods. That's my HMS Belfast that I'm doing now. And we got Byron Bowman. The Barn Find diorama is complete. The story is it was brought to South America after the war when the original pilot ground looped the aircraft. It sat in South America for a while until the pilot from the United States brought it back home to work on. Unfortunately, he fell ill during the build and funds ran out. His son, who is going to going over the property has just found it tucked away in the barn. The aircraft is Edwards 148 BF 108. Figure, bucket, workbench, and toolbox are from Tamir 148 Flak 88. Wall is made of dowel rods, balsa wood, and 2 popsicle sticks.
Let's have a look.
Nice.
Nice, really nice build that.
That is lovely.
Nice. You've got the posters up and the tarp over one of the wings. Very nice. Very nice attention to detail.
I love the thought he's put in it, even from
Yeah.
background story.
Yeah. Yes, it's a cracking build. I love that.
We got Mark Ewan. If you don't know, I'm doing a quick build series on the Airfix 172nd Vampire T11 kit on my YouTube channel, and 5 parts are available to watch. That's over at Mark at Edinburgh Modelling Map Cave. And we've got Mark with issue 48 of the DeLorean. And Geordie Dave building the Eddie Stobart. Nearly forgot then. The Eddie Stobart truck.
Not seen that film.
Is that a Scania?
No, that's a DAF.
That's what?
A DAF.
Okay.
What does DAF stand for?
I can't remember.
The T fell off.
Yeah.
What's the name of the 2 companies where it was supposed to have been 2 brothers, but they separated, and one started building under his one name and one started building under the other?
Oof. Pop quiz for Lewis on trucks today. Come on.
Sorry, I missed that.
There was supposed to have been a company where the 2 brothers started a truck company building trucks, but they had an argument and fell out. And one builds under one name and one builds under another. UK companies.
Isn't that the story for a Twix advert?
Pass.
Oh, Lewis. You'll have to brush up because you'll be quizzed next time.
I've left my phone over the side of the room, so I can't even Google.
How big's your room?
About 10 foot, 6 inches.
Oh, it must be those inches that make all the difference then.
Every inch counts. Just Making Conversation has released their latest podcast, which I actually got hung up for, so Nat could listen to. James and Malcolm.
I think the phrase that was used, I'd much rather listen to their dribble than yours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Sprue Box. Our first offerings will drop over the next 36 hours, starting at 3 p.m. UK time. Act now. Warning: limited supply and offer closes in a week, if not before. There you go. Get your bargains.
Yeah, just so you know, as you go through, I didn't put an awful lot of posts in there, but what I did do is I put up a pre-subscribe on the website. So there were some offers that were sent out to all of those that subscribed. So thank you to all of those people. I hope you got all your emails.
Got mine.
And Sprue Box has shared a build series well worth the watch of an interesting kit. I'm presuming this one being sold on the Sprue Box as well?
It just so happens I have managed to get hold of a couple, yes.
There we go. So purchase the Fokker DR1 triplane and head on over to the YouTube channel to see how you build it.
And that build is by Steph, the budget modeler.
And then issue 48 of the DeLorean. 47, sorry, I can't count. And 46. And 45. 44.
Bingo!
Oh, dear, dear, dear.
Geordie Davis put up a video of a Dodge Charger RT. That's off the Fast and Furious, isn't it?
Well done, you.
It is, yes, I think.
It is, yeah.
It's one Don drives.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Got your phone.
No, I just remember some of the images. Ross Medlock's shared a link live at the bench. USMC AH-12 shark mouth.
Oh.
Nice. That's a different rabbit hole.
Yeah.
While you're talking about Ross, I don't think he's in the chat tonight, but if you do watch this back, Ross, I have got your present you sent me. It's there, it's primed, it's ready to go, but I will be sending you a message about it. So watch out for that, please.
Ooh, prezzies.
Yes, he sent me a figure to get me down the rabbit hole.
Right.
Mark's Mods has shared a link. Here I will show you how to install Model Mods 1 to 6 switch painted housing on the DeLorean. I have no idea what switch painted housing is.
The housing of the switches.
On a DeLorean.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Got a lot of switches inside.
Oh, and I knew Ian would let us down. Ian has given us the what DAF means. So there you go.
It's the two names. I believe they're Austrian or German or.
Oh well, we've lost some fans now.
You mean Dawn and Fabrique? DAF. DAF. Didn't they join Leyland as well? Typical Leyland DAF.
I don't know. I'll just drive them. I'll press a few buttons.
I bet if it was a Scania, you'd know.
And Steve's just said it's the Kit Kat brothers that split.
You look terrible. You sound awful. You can't sing. You'll go a long way. Have a drink. Have a Kit Kat.
Do you know, that sounded really impressive, and I thought he was going to say it was said by someone famous.
It was a Kit Kat advert from many years ago.
I think I was a bit young to remember that one.
So it's how the room went quiet there.
Yeah.
Spring chicken.
It wasn't a film. That's what it was.
Yeah. I hope that wasn't a frozen spring chicken.
Frozen spring chicken. You're just picking on me now, aren't you?
No.
No.
Do that.
The next link will show you the radio and heat sink mod.
Ooh.
And we're back to issue 43.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. And then
Thank you everyone this week for sharing their work.
Yep.
Awesome as always.
I'm going to stop sharing. Stop screen. There we go.
Indeed, yeah. Thanks for that. It's a lot to go through, so thanks for bearing with us, and thanks for keeping the posts up as well.
Yes.
We've been so quiet that you guys have kept it going, so thanks for that. Appreciate that a lot. Where are we at, guys? Because we're nearly 2 hours in.
Wow, that went quick.
We didn't it just?
Yeah.
Went very quick. Time flies when you're having fun.
Indeed.
Is that a Kit Kat advert?
Well, like you said at the start of the show, we are still ironing things out. So this show was never going to have that huge amount of stuff to do anyway. So
No, indeed.
Let's
Have a quick look around the room and see what people have done. I'll pick on Dan.
Dan's been eating chocolate and doing stool samples.
Yeah. And I've got a bit of a wind issue apparently.
I'm not surprised with stools like that.
What did you manage to get done?
Well, I've got. Oh, and it's fallen off again. That bit. Right. So I've got this section done with my little button that, once it's built, I'll just slide under there and fiddle for my button to turn everything on.
It does look impressive. That's nice.
Yeah, very nice.
But then I've got a bit of an issue with my top bit because Battle Bridge keeps falling off. It's meant to be 2 little magnets that are in those 2 thingies, which I've glued them into place a dozen times over. As soon as you attach it, it'll rip them off. They're too strong.
You thought of letting the glue dry?
Oh, that's an idea, isn't it?
It is very impressive, Dan. I'm well jealous you've got that line.
Yeah. Jacqueline Stevens is just saying that it's the Twix, not Kit Kat, Carl. It wasn't Carl, it was Steve. But, yeah, you're right. It is the Twix brothers. It wasn't the Kit Kat brothers. Because I don't know if Kit Kat has brothers. Anyway, move on. Lewis, what have you achieved?
Not a lot. Mucky thingy. I'm on full screen.
Oh dear.
Let's go like that. So I've got. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Got that bit over there, and I've just got the hook. In. You can't see the hook, can you? Let's go closer. How close can you go? Just there, look, the hook.
Oh yeah.
Blimey.
I didn't see that. I didn't. That end bit. Holy cow!
So it's all soldered in.
Within 30 seconds of putting that on, I'd have broken that off.
Yeah, I think I still might.
Yeah.
The good thing with photo etch though is it bends. And that's all I've done.
Steve's just saying to you, Dan, you need a 2-part epoxy for that, for the magnets.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. Carl, how about yourself?
I have just been doing some of this. So we've got some skin tones down. Eyes are roughed in. So it's not going to focus.
Oh, I think she fancies me. There's something in that twinkle in her eyes. I think she likes me. Hello, darling.
She's got orange eyes, so it's not going to focus because there's too much. Oh, there you go. It did for a second.
Yeah.
Let's scare it into focus. But yeah, it's just block colouring in at the moment. So
it's coming along nicely.
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's worth it. Well done, you. I've managed to glue some bits and pieces together. I've got the cockpit area and some of the internals of the Sabre. Also got the engine falling around. The engine there and the back part as well. Just gluing them together, getting them ready. Want to do this so it's the rear end of the Sabre is not attached and the engine on a dolly, so to speak. I think that's the plan anyway. So
Nice.
yeah, just gluing some bits and pieces together, and then I can do a bit of painting and stuff. So I've got the fuselage here, which is one piece, so I'm going to have to cut that. That'll be interesting. Yeah, get the saw out. That'll be fun. So yeah, there you go. That's what I've done. It's been nice actually to do a little bit of modelling. I ain't done any for such a long time. Been nice and relaxing, and hosting as well. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, thank you everyone that's watched, everyone that's still with us, everyone that's been with us. We will be back at some point. I think we're back next week. I'm not sure, but we'll keep you posted. Just make sure that you keep an eye on the Creche, and we'll post up as soon as we know what's doing. Yeah, so because we didn't have a chance to chat about that before we went live. So anyway, so thank you again, and it's a good night from me.
That's a good night from him.
And it's a good night from them.
And good night from whatever that is stood over in corner.
Thanks everyone for being with us. We'll see you soon. Have a great evening, a great weekend. Take care.
Good night, all. See you
Night.
soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.